Hello everybody, so I'm here in a movie theater. I thought this might be interesting. So far there's nobody on the escalator. There's that one dude there, but there's nobody here. I'm sure that music will get this a copyright strike. But yeah, so there's absolutely nobody here. Nobody up there, although why would people be over there? And let's take a look as to like what's going on here. The entire restaurant bar area here is completely empty. This whole area is totally empty. Literally no one here. I don't see like a single customer. It's just the staff here. Now granted, I'm here pretty early. It's only the 5:30 showing or so, but I've never seen it like this before. Let's go take a look at the game section. Nope, completely empty other than the staff. Yep, that's crazy. That was kind of a Cineplex. That wasn't the best idea, given how that movie isn't coming out now. And yeah, there it's turned to the page of the other movie that's not coming out. So that's what public spaces are looking like here in Toronto. And the actual outbreak hasn't even really started yet, so stay tuned. Oh, there's one other person. Just some more footage. As you can see, area is completely empty. We have the lobby over here. Absolutely no one in the lobby. Let's take a look over here. Like I said, totally empty. Absolutely nobody here. I think the staff are buying food, but they're about the only ones. Let's just take a look back up here. People are probably wondering, Arjun, this is really stupid of you going to see a movie, and it probably is, but the outbreak's not that widespread yet, and I was smart enough to get, I should have gotten more. I have about 10 of these, but who knows how long this is going to go on for. Got a bunch of these. Carry it with me everywhere. This will disinfect myself before I eat my popcorn. So, yep. Once again, nothing. It's a nothing burger. Wait a minute, was that A Quiet Place? Let's see if they've updated it yet, because that film got delayed. That film got delayed. A lot of films got delayed. But yeah, it's insane. So I'm here to see The Hunt. It's opening night, and this is a big release. At least it's in the big theater, so let's see how many people are here. Let's see how many people are here defying Corona change. Yeah. I think that says something. Don't worry guys, it's just the flu, bro. It's just the flu, bro. This is opening night. Big movie. Hello everybody, Argent here. So I just got out of The Hunt, and you may be wondering, why did you go see a movie when there's the coronavirus scare? Well, actually the theater is probably one of the safest places at the moment. I'll put up some footage I took from the movie theater, but there was literally no one there. There was, I think, like 5 or 6 times as many staff, and I got a message because I'm on Cineplex's mailing list saying they're like tripling the number of times they clean a day. And when I was there, the staff were all just wiping everything down. So no people plus regular cleaning, sign me up. Also, the other kind of fascinating thing was, this is a movie that was like just opening this weekend, and it was in the biggest theater. And despite it being in the biggest theater, I think there was like 5 other people. But I'm glad I went to see this movie. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to encourage all of you to go see this film. Is it the best movie ever made? No, not really. But I think it's important we support it, because it may not be the best movie ever made, but it's really, really, really based. I don't know if anybody knows anything about this film, but it's awesome. And it's making a lot of people salty, and sometimes that's enough. Okay, so The Hunt is about a group of liberal elites who kidnap 12 Americans, like Republicans, white people from red states, and they set them loose on a mansion that they own in Croatia for the purpose of hunting them down, as kind of a payback for all those years of oppression. And the liberal elites are pretty funny, because like they constantly say stuff like someone says, "Guys," he's like, "Did you just gender?" It's like, are you wearing a kimono? That's like cultural appropriation. And they just have like a lot of jokes like that. And that's all pretty funny. But, yeah, in particular, Hilary Swank is just completely insane in this movie. So that's a lot of fun. So they kidnap the 12 people, and it's what's really nice about this movie, and I'd recommend you watch it before you listen to this review, is I really had no idea where it was going. Like, it's not clear at all who the main character is until like the 20 or 30 minutes into the film. So they get dropped in the middle of a forest in Croatia, and they have like these I don't know what you call them, chokers or whatever, that they've put around their necks so they can't really breathe or talk properly. And like, is this part of the game? Is there a bomb in them? Like, what's going on? And so, like, after that, they get the key almost immediately. The elites dropped like a box full of weapons, and not just like clubs and stuff, like M4s and like 1911s and Glocks and all kinds of like actual guns, like good weapons. So they drop all of those, and almost immediately after picking them up, the liberal elites start opening fire on them. So they just start shooting them, and a bunch of them get gunned down. It's kind of funny because like the girl it focuses on at the beginning, you think is going to be the main character. She kind of looks like the main character, and she gets killed like 2 minutes into the movie. And then there's like this like good looking guy, and you're like, oh, he's like an action hero, he's going to be the main character. And then he gets killed. And they just do this a couple times, and kind of we're pretty certain, like I guess about 20 minutes in, the main character is going to be Crystal, who I think is a very attractive woman that they got to play her. She's very well endowed. But, so it turns out that they got the wrong Crystal, and they actually got one who's like, I don't know, they said she was in Iraq. Sorry, she served in Afghanistan. So I don't know, because like, she seemed like she's special forces or something. And she's like a lot smarter, which seems to imply that she'd be special forces to me. Because from my understanding, unlike, I guess, for some of the regular army, being able to like be autonomous and that kind of thing is important. Kind of like how Master Chief has an IQ of like 160 or whatever. Anyways, so like the lengths they've gone to like gaslight these people is amazing. Like they build a fake gas station to make people think that it's Arkansas, and the so Crystal has a $20 bill or whatever in her pocket, and she goes and tries to buy cigarettes, and they give her back like $10. So then she shoots the couple who's running the gas station, because she goes, cigarettes are $6 in Arkansas. This is obviously fake, which I thought was pretty clever. So then she teams up with some like fat redneck who runs like a internet TV show. It's pretty funny because, like, when the liberal elites kill one guy, they're like, and by the way, global warming is real. And, like, shit like that. And they, like, poisoned the donuts at the gas station because they knew that the, like, red staters would eat them. It's funny, though, because, like, the husband is about to drink a Coke. And she's like, don't drink that, it's poison. And she's just like, you poisoned it, you put it in this to it. It's like, no, there's like 20 grams of sugar in that. It's like, so that was pretty funny. And they had like a debate as to whether or not it's okay to say black people or not. Because NPR says that it is. But NPR is mostly white people. So basically, people keep getting killed. It's kind of funny because they get onto a train full of illegal immigrants because they're in Croatia, and the Croatian army pulls them over. And the guy she's with, who you think is like a stupid like Alex Jones conspiracy theorist, is like, no, these people are crisis actors. They aren't real refugees. They're fucking crisis actors. They're like, oh, come on. Is that really the case? And then like 5 seconds later it shows that it was the case. And at least one of them was like a crisis actor that they had embedded with the illegal immigrants as like a backup in case they managed to escape. Also part of this, which they don't really try too hard on, is to make the people reflect upon how evil and bigoted they are. Because like what they all had in common was they all like had posted mean things about them on the internet. And it's like, so we have a bunch of liberal elites who got salty because some people posted mean things about them on the internet. So they decided to go and hunt said people in the forest. I mean, it's kind of like one of those cases where it's so close to reality, it's almost not even funny. So we just kind of have a series of like Crystal just killing everybody. And she tells like this really screwed up version of the tortoise and the hare. And it's like, today the average American's gonna beat the elitists. And then she just goes on a rampage, and it's very, very cathartic. And so then, like, it turns out that, like, what had happened was they had been joking in a Twitter thread or something that they were gonna, like, get a bunch of rednecks together and kill them. And they claim, which I don't believe, they claim that they weren't going to do that. That was just a joke. But that got leaked, and people believed that it was real. And all the people who were part of like the liberal elite were people who had been implicated in that. And they decided, okay, well, these people accused us of doing this, so we're going to prove them wrong by doing this. And that was their brilliant 115 IQ plan to show conservatives. So yeah, and then we have like a big 15-minute fight scene between Crystal and Hilary Swank. So was it a good movie? I don't know if I'd call it a good movie. It was really based and funny. The characters are kind of flat. The continually changing who the protagonist is and everyone getting killed kind of gets old after a while. I know a lot of my viewer base are probably going to get angry over the whole G.I. Jane thing. So, I don't know. I definitely go see the movie. If for no other reason than just to support it. I mean, whenever a film like this comes out, you gotta, like, vote with your wallet. Going to see this ensures that more content like this gets made. So, God bless. Stay safe, my friends, and I'll talk to you real soon.